All right, folks, welcome back to PlayOnSports.com's post-game coverage here of Friday Night Football. I'm joined by our player of the game, the kicker for the San Ramon Valley Wolves, Matt Anderson. Matt, it's a pleasure to join you here.
Thank you for having me.
And you had yourself a touchdown tonight, 7 points overall with the field goal and the 4 made extra points. And you almost had yourself another field goal, that 51-yarder just short and to the left. And I knew when they sent you out there with the situation 4th and 12, I was like, he could hit this, and you almost did. But what a night tonight. And, you know, I was watching the Niners pregame show last night, and they did this segment called I'm a Beast. You know, that's NFL's network's version of, like, come on, man. And everyone's going through their players. You know, they had Irvin picking Vernon Davis, and they had Marshall Falk picking, Marshawn Lynch, and Mariucci picked Patrick Willis. Well, it gets to Dion. I'm thinking he's going to go some kind of secondary because he was quarterback. And he goes with David Akers as his choice for I'm a Beast. He said, you know what? Kickers need love too. And so I said, you know what? Kickers do need love, especially one with a really good boot. And that's why we had you on here tonight. I think sometimes it goes unnoticed what a kicker can do to a team, not only by making those long field goals or an extra points automatic, but when you can take away the chance of any kind of, miraculous special return on the kickoff game, I mean, that goes unnoticed, and that is so big. I mean, just to take, especially because they have some talented receivers, Jameer Holland, Isaiah Langley, some real fast guys that with the ball in their hands, they're dangerous. And for you to take the ball out of their hands tonight, I thought was so huge tonight. And just, you gave them a couple chances towards the end there. What made you at least give them a couple chances towards the end?
Yeah, well, that, second to last one, I skied it a little and got a little under it. But our coverage team is absolutely fantastic, and they were down there. And we ended up tackling him on the 14-yard line. But we had the little penalty that got him to the 29. But it's really all those guys out there hustling down there and making the tackle and making the play, so they do a great job. I
mean, are you just out there just trying to kick the ball as far as you can just to see how far it can go?
Yeah, I'm out there having fun. I want to hit a deep, high ball, get some good hang time on it. But I'm just out there having fun with my brothers out there, and so it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, and just really quickly, we'll talk about your brothers who, have really gotten some confidence going here since league play.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now 4 wins after tonight against Foothill and almost 5 wins. I mean, you guys are really competitive against who some say is the top team in league, although it's yet determined because there's 4 teams all with 1 loss. But, with the running game with Karras Johnson and everything, some feel that Cal is the better team. But, just to go back to your kickoffs, you remind me of this guy, Anthony Binswanger. You might be a little too young to remember him, but for De La Salle. Mm-hmm. And he just kept doing that to us, just all these touchbacks. After a while, we stopped putting our kickers back or kick returners back to return them. I mean, this guy was booting them through the goalposts on kickoff. So, you had a very strong game tonight. Your brothers put you in situations to be automatic 4 for 4 in the PAT game and to set you up for some field goal tries. Cameron Burse, of course, a guy who, has had the tough job of, trying to replace a hero in Zach Klein last year, who you will be playing with next year at the University of California, Berkeley. Congratulations on accepting the scholarship offer.
Thank you very much.
How'd that come about?
So they first saw me when they came out to watch Zach at practice one day, and I ended up going to their camp out in the summer. And I kicked really well. They liked me, and so they invited me back the next weekend to kick against one other guy. And after that performance, they offered me the scholarship, and I committed about an hour and a half later.
That is awesome. That is really cool, especially, with the kicking game on the fritz this year. You could come in next year and maybe get a chance to start right away as a true freshman. Back to your team, though, Cal will be next year. It looks like you guys, now with 4 wins on the season, all you're going to need is 1 in the next 2 games to qualify for NCS. You will have a pretty tough schedule, though, with De La Salle next week at home in your senior night, and then on the road against your rivals, the Monte Vista Mustangs, who, are looking pretty tough as well. Just, I guess, how you guys, your game, what was the game plan tonight, and what's your game plan going forward through what is always a tough East Bay Athletic League schedule?
Well, the game plan tonight was just to come out and execute. We believe that we're a team, that we have all the parts. Our offense is great. Our defense has been stepping up all year. We've had numerous goal line stands. So the basis for the past couple weeks is just to execute. We believe if we execute, we're one of the best teams out there, and I think we did that tonight. Our offense was just on fire, and our defense had a lot of good plays. So it was just an absolute blast out there. And I think we're going to have fun next week against De La Salle and see what we can do, and then set us up for a good finale with Monte Vista at the end of the season.
Well, that's awesome. Once again, Matt, we just want to thank you. It was a joy to watch you kick, and we were just all kind of astounded and dumbfounded with how good your leg is.
Thank you very much.
And especially as a Cal Bears season ticket holder, I cannot wait to see your leg at the next level. But remember, first things first. Let's see what we'll be anxiously awaiting and watching the rest of this season, and hopefully you guys do punch a ticket to the NCS dance, and then from there, you never know what can happen. Like, guys made it to the championship last year and played a hard-fought battle against De La Salle. Maybe you guys might be back there again this year. So, Matt, I'm going to let you go get away from here and enjoy the rest of this win with your teammates, your brothers, if you will. But, yeah, enjoy this win. And next week, De La Salle at home. It's going to be a tough one, but I'm sure you're up for the task.
Yeah, thank you very much.
All right, folks. Once again, give it up. That is our interview. That is our Player of the Game interview with our Player of the Game, the kicker for the San Ramon Valley Wolves, Matt Anderson, a commit to the University of California, Berkeley next year. Folks, we'll be back to wrap up the rest of our post-game show on playonsports.com.